Hello everyone and welcome back. If you missed the first part of our journey into Lois Lowry's The Giver, be sure to check that video out. We left off with Jonas just starting his training as the new receiver of memory, a role that's already turning his perfectly ordered world upside down. Ready to see what happens next? Let's dive into the second half of this incredible story. As Jonas continues his training in Chapter 13, he learns about concepts that are completely foreign to his community, things like color, sunshine, and even sunburn. The Giver, the old man transferring these memories, shows him the joy of a sled ride but also the sharp stinging pain of an injury. For the first time, Jonas realizes that his community's sameness was created to eliminate pain, but in doing so it also eliminated true joy and choice. He starts seeing flashes of the color red in the real world, a sign that his perception is permanently changing. This new awareness makes Jonas feel incredibly isolated. He can't share these profound experiences with his friends or family. When he tries to explain the concept of color to his friend Fiona, she just doesn't understand. He even tries to pass a memory to his little sister Lily, but he knows it's against the rules. The weight of these memories, both beautiful and terrible, begins to set him apart. He's no longer just one of the group. He's becoming an individual with a depth of feeling no one else can comprehend. The training intensifies. The Giver shares memories of warfare, starvation, and loneliness. Jonas is overwhelmed by the agony contained within these memories. He learns why the receiver is so crucial. One person holds all the suffering for the entire community so that no one else has to. This is a massive burden and Jonas struggles to cope. He asks the Giver what his favorite memory is, and in a moment of relief, the Giver shares a beautiful memory of a family Christmas, filled with love, warmth, and grandparents. Jonas learns the word love, a feeling the Giver explains he feels for Jonas. This revelation is a turning point. When Jonas goes home and asks his parents if they love him, they just laugh and correct his language. They tell him to use more precise words like enjoy or take pride in. They explain that love is an obsolete and meaningless word. Jonas is crushed. That night, for the first time, he doesn't take his daily pill for the stirrings. He wants to feel. He wants to experience the love he saw in the memory, even if it comes with pain. The climax arrives when Jonas learns the truth about release. His father, a nurturer, performs a release on a newborn twin, and the Giver forces Jonas to watch the recording. Jonas sees his gentle father lethally inject the tiny baby and dispose of him like trash. Release isn't a journey to elsewhere. It's murder. Jonas is horrified and heartbroken. He finally understands the deep, dark secret his perfect society is built upon. The Giver then reveals his own pain. 10 years ago, the previous receiver in training, his own daughter named Rosemary, couldn't bear the painful memories and asked for release, unleashing chaos as her memories flooded back into the unprepared community. Jonas and the Giver devise a desperate plan. Jonas will escape the community and travel to elsewhere. If he succeeds, all the memories he holds will be released back to the people, forcing them to confront feelings and history for the first time. The Giver decides to stay behind to help them cope with the sudden influx of emotion and understanding. Their plan is accelerated when Jonas learns that Gabriel, the baby staying with his family, is scheduled for release. Under the cover of night, Jonas takes Gabriel, steals his father's bicycle, and flees. He uses his memories of cold to evade the heat-seeking search planes. The journey is brutal. They face starvation, cold, and fear. As they get further from the community, the landscape changes. They see wildlife and experience weather, things Jonas only knew from memories. He pushes on, driven by his love for Gabriel and the hope of a better world. In the final ambiguous scene, weak and freezing, Jonas finds a sled at the top of a snowy hill. As he and Gabriel slide down, he sees colored lights and hears music below. He feels certain they are approaching a place of love and acceptance, a place he saw in the Giver's favorite memory. He hears music and people singing for the first time in the real world. The book ends here, leaving us to wonder if Jonas found a real village or if it was just a final, beautiful memory as he succumbed to the cold. It's an ending that leaves you thinking long after you finish the story. What a powerful and thought-provoking book. The Giver forces us to question our own ideas of a perfect society. Thanks so much for watching with me today. If you enjoyed this summary, please hit that like button, subscribe for more literary deep dives, and let me know in the comments what you think happens to Jonas and Gabriel at the end. See you next time.